KG1 and KG2 and welcome to another assembly. Can you believe we've only got 3 more weeks left? There's lots of exciting things lying ahead of us. For example, the KG2 graduation and lots more activities for you to enjoy for the last 3 weeks of term. So, who can remember what our learner profile attribute was last week? Yes, you're absolutely right. Last week, we thought about what it means to be a good thinker. And this week, I wonder, can you remember the video and think about which learner attribute we're going to be learning about today?
There were 12 attributes in our learner profile. Caring, that's Little Miss Sunshine. Knowledgeable, that's Mr. Clever. Risk taker, that's Mr. Brave. Inquirers, that's Mr. Nosy. Principled, Little Miss Wise. Thinkers, Little Miss Inventor. Balanced, Mr. Happy. Open-minded, Little Miss Curious. Reflective, Mr. Daydream. Communicator, Mr. Chatterbox. Tolerant, Mr. Strong. And resilient, Mr. Bump. I wonder which learner profile attribute you've shown us this week.
Yes, well done. Our learner attribute for this week is balanced. And I'm going to be honest, PreK, KG1 and KG2, I did find it difficult to find a storybook about being balanced. But this book, Gorilla, is all about a little girl who was very thoughtful and did think about the right thing to do. So she was balanced, but it's quite a tricky one to find a story about. Anyway, let's enjoy our story for today. It's called Gorilla by Anthony Brown. Hannah loved gorillas. She read books about gorillas, she watched gorillas on television, and she drew pictures of gorillas, but she'd never seen a real gorilla. Her father didn't have time to take her to see one at the zoo. He didn't have time for anything. He went to work every day before Hannah went to school, and in the evening he worked at home. When Hannah asked him a question, he would say, "Not now, I'm busy. Maybe tomorrow." But the next day, he was always too busy. "Not now, maybe at the weekend," he would say. But at the weekend, he was always too tired. They never did anything together. The night before her birthday, Hannah went to bed tingling with excitement. She had asked her father for a gorilla. In the middle of the night, Hannah woke up and saw a very small parcel at the foot of the bed. It was a gorilla, but it was just a toy. Hannah threw the gorilla into a corner with her other toys and went back to sleep. What's happening to the gorilla? Oh my goodness, look how big he is. Hannah was frightened. "Don't be frightened, Hannah," said the gorilla. "I won't hurt you. I just wondered if you'd like to go to the zoo." The gorilla had such a nice smile that Hannah wasn't afraid. "I'd love to," she said. They both crept downstairs and Hannah put on her coat. The gorilla put on her father's hat and coat. "A perfect fit," he whispered. I wonder where they're going to go. They opened the front door and they went outside. "Come on then, Hannah," said the gorilla, and he gently lifted her up. Then they were off, swinging through the trees to the zoo. When they arrived at the zoo, it was closed and there was a high wall all around. "Never mind," said the gorilla. "Up and over." They went straight to the primates. Hannah was thrilled. So many gorillas. Oh my goodness, look how many gorillas. Can you count them? The gorilla took Hannah to see the orangutan and a chimpanzee. She thought they were beautiful, but sad. "What would you like to do now?" the gorilla asked. "I'd love to go to the cinema," said Hannah. So they did. Wow, look at the superhero gorilla. Afterwards, they walked down the street together. "That was wonderful," said Hannah, "but I'm hungry now." "Okay," said the gorilla, "we'll eat." "Time for home?" asked the gorilla. Hannah nodded, a bit sleepily. They danced on the lawn. Hannah had never been so happy. "You'd better go in now, Hannah," said the gorilla. "See you tomorrow." "Really?" said Hannah. The gorilla nodded and smiled. The next morning, Hannah woke up and saw the toy gorilla. She smiled. Hannah rushed downstairs to tell her father what had happened. "Happy birthday, love," he said. "Do you want to go to the zoo?" Hannah looked at him. Look at her gorilla cake and card. She was very happy. Wow, Hannah was really balanced, wasn't she? And she thought very hard and she was very calm. And then at the end, her dad had time to take her to the zoo when he'd finished his work. I hope you enjoyed the story PreK, KG1 and KG2, and the pictures are absolutely stunning too. Okay, PreK, KG1 and KG2, it's time for our dough disco. And I wonder if any of you can remember the names of your fingers. Can you remember? What's this one? Great job, Tommy Thumb. How about this one? Awesome, it's Peter Pointer. What about this one? Yes, it's Toby Tall. It's the tallest finger. What about this one? Ruby Ring. Well done. I wear my rings on my ruby ring finger. And what about this one? Absolutely, well done, it's Baby Small. So you've got all of your fingers on your hands ready for your dough disco and ready to help you develop your mark making and your writing skills. So let's get our fingers warmed up with our ball of Play-Doh today. Wow, let's roll it into a ball. Stretch those fingers out. Can you see my fingers are stretched out? Ready to help get my fingers warmed up for my mark making today. And are you ready for a splat to start us off this Thursday? Ready? Splat! Well done. Are you ready to roll into a ball again? I need to get my Play-Doh all warmed up. You ready for another splat? Ready? Splat! Awesome. Get those fingers stretched out. Okay, the first exercise we're going to do is a different one this week. And it's quite tricky because we're going to use both our hands this week. Okay, so first of all, can you show me your Tommy thumbs? And we're going to push and squash the Play-Doh between our Tommy thumbs. Oh, it's quite tricky. Well done. We'll get it into a nice ball again. We're going to do the same thing now with our Peter pointers. Well done. Okay, you ready? It's quite tricky. Oh, press. Squash in your fingers. Okay, are you ready now to do the same exercise with Toby Tool? Squash. Oh, it's really tricky. Can you do the same thing with your ruby ring fingers? Oh, and finally with baby small. Squash. Oh! I dropped my Play-Doh. Okay, awesome. Now, can you roll your Play-Doh into a long snake? Can you roll it into a long snake? Awesome job, PreK, KG1 and KG2. Roll it into a snake. And now, can you stretch your snake? Well done. Stick it back together if it breaks and stretch. Well done. We're now going to squeeze with all of our fingers. Squeeze. So both hands for this one. Squeeze. Well done. Squeeze the Play-Doh. Awesome job. Okay, now have you got each of your fingers ready? Let's see if you can do this one. Going to do it nice and slow. Okay, Tommy Thumb, squeeze. Peter Pointer, squeeze. Toby Tool, squeeze. Ruby Ring, squeeze. And Baby Small, squeeze. Wow, can you feel your fingers getting stronger? And let's do it with our other hands as well. Tommy Thumb, squeeze. Peter Pointer, squeeze. Toby Tool, squeeze. Ruby Ring and Baby Small. Now, can any of you remember any of our shapes that we did in our last dough disco? Can you remember? Well done. We had a cylinder, just like that, cylinder. We had, yeah, you're right, a triangle between our fingers, a triangle. You squash it to make a triangle. Well done. Final shape. Can you make a cube just like a dice? That's super tricky. I'm going to squish my Play-Doh to make a dice. So it needs to have 6 sides. Can you see my cube? Awesome. Okay, a final splat to end our dough disco for this week. Are you ready? We're going to do it up and close at the camera. Ready, steady, and splats! It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Who has won a Dynamite Distance Learning Award this week? Let's find out. Pre-KA, Miss Victoria's class, Riley, Alexander, Luca, Steve for PE and Liana for music. Pre-KB, Miss Marjorie's class, Haddie and Lucas, with Mariam for PE and Ryan for music. Pre-KC, Miss Anel's class, Ahmed and Zoya, with Liana for PE and Liam for music. KG1, Miss Adele's class, Roxana and Nusaiba. Atlas for PE, Kabir for music and Kyra for Arabic. KG1B, Miss Caro's class, Majid, Kanri and Jad, with Hannah for PE, Ved for music and Ahmed for Arabic. KG1C, Miss Tasmin's class, Arhan, Chisato and Hadi, with Anaya for PE, Chisato with another award for music and Kim for Arabic. KG1D, Miss Maria's class, there's Aiden, Alize and Omar, with Gabriel for PE, Phil for music and Ali for Arabic. KG2A, Miss Angelique's class, Ibrahim and Lara, with Ali for PE, Clara for music, Hazel for Arabic and William for art. KG2B, Miss Amarie's class, Noor, Zainab and Daniel, with Lena for PE, Mackenzie for music, Faisal for Arabic and Mariam for art. KG2C, Miss Noreen, Divya and Rahito, with Leo for PE, Rafida for music, Lily for Arabic and Maria for art. KG2D, Miss Tara's class, Tetsuharu, Ballyroy, with Michael for PE, Lamar for music, Joe for Arabic and Kyrie for art. Phew! So many awards this week for our Dynamite Distance Learning Awards. You will all be receiving this awesome certificate in your email box, and it will also give you a reason why you got your Dynamite Distance Learning Award certificate. So well done PreK, KG1 and KG2 for another awesome week of distance learning. Only 3 more weeks to go. I wonder if it might be you winning a certificate next week. Have a wonderful weekend and stay safe. Bye bye.